It might appear as though everything is totally crumbling right now as far as our old way of living, but it's not what you think. And not only this, as far as moving forward, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what is it that you should focus on moving forward at every and any stage of your spiritual awakening. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the one thing you need to focus on moving forward to assure the best outcome for yourself and the best outcome for the collective. Let's get started. As most of you have noticed, things seem to be rolling out at a much faster pace than once anticipated. The old system is breaking down much faster than it was previously. And it might appear as though that you have nothing to do with this, but it's everyone who's consciously aware of what is happening that is affecting how quickly these changes are coming forth. Because you have to look as far as our old system. Let's be honest, every part of this old system is not sustainable. You look at your government is meant to serve you. Government is not serving us right now. You look as far as the educational system has completely failed children. They learn absolutely nothing about life. You look as far as the healthcare system, way too many individuals are suffering right now. And right now, it's every single individual who's consciously aware of what is happening, what is unfolding, and is working towards envisioning what is it that they want to have come forth, that are focusing in on that love vibrational frequency and letting go of fear, sometimes having to overcome fear. But as far as moving forward, the one thing that you're able to do that literally will help resolve any situation, no matter if you're healing, no matter if you're letting go, no matter if you want to manifest, no matter if you have to trust your intuition and take that quantum leap where rationally thinking is taking you in a very different direction. It's during these times, and it is on your spiritual journey, your main focus should be creating inner peace. Anytime you're going through a situation, right now, this is an example. If a lot of things are coming up, you've experienced a lot of things over the summertime, and it is now time to purge. It is now time to release. It is now time to let go. Tap into that inner peace. It's going to allow you to have more and more compassion for yourself. It's going to allow you to become more understanding, and it's going to release that barrier, that barricade that's holding all these emotions in. And once these emotions come out, you will naturally be feeling better, and you'll naturally be raising your vibrational frequency. It's the same thing as far as when you want to manifest. You're envisioning what you want to have come forth. You're speaking affirmations into your reality. But then all of a sudden, your reality begins to crumble. Once more, tap into that inner peace. It's going to allow you to build up that patience. It's going to allow you to get yourself in that present moment. And it's going to allow you to evaluate what is leaving your reality right now. And most likely than not, it is a vibrational mismatch. Most likely than not, for a long time. Whether it's someone or whether it's a place or whether it's some type of experience, you just don't resonate with them anymore. You're just not connecting at a deeper level anymore. And you know it's time to let it go. So by tapping into that inner peace, it's going to help you build that patience. It's going to help to raise your level of faith during this unknown period. As far as, okay, I've let go of this, but now what will come forth? And it's during this stage, from the moment something gets taken away to the moment where something comes forth, that's the lessons. That's when you're going to learn the lessons. That's when you're going to have to experience certain things. That's when you might be getting yourself prepared to assume the responsibility of having that manifestation come forth. So as far as moving forward, anytime you're feeling stuck, anytime you need, as far as guidance to move forward, tap into that inner peace. Because the more inner peace you're able to create from within, it's naturally going to raise your vibrational frequency. And not only this, It's going to help heighten up your spiritual gifts. It's going to help heighten up, as far as example, your intuition, your psychic ability. It's going to help as far as beginning to receive clear guidance. And it's going to help as far as you being motivated enough to start to take action on this. And the reason why I really want you to focus on creating this inner peace, because a while back I was thinking, as far as when I'm meditating, I always try to spend, especially the past year and a half, I always try to spend a bit of time as far as thinking about the collective. And as far as what I'm coming up with, as far as the way that I want to help influence, as far as the overall collective, is creating that inner peace. But also, if I was able to bring forth one manifestation, would be for the whole world to be able to feel the amount of love that I feel. As far as moving forward, I'm choosing to see the good sides as far as everything that's happening. And right now, everything must break down. It's just, we're going to have to go through a period, and no one knows how is it going to happen. How is it all going to come to an end, and then we're going to be able to start to rebuild. But it's by creating that inner peace. You're going to be raising your level of faith. And not only this, as far as your manifestations, they're going to continue to speed up. They're going to continue to amplify up in order to give you the tools that you need as far as this spiritual warfare that we're currently going through right now. They're going to receive the tools that you need to be that light beacon in the darkness. And as far as in every aspect of your spiritual journey, anytime, example, right now you're having a lot of worry and stress and anxiety coming up as far as a certain situation, tap into that inner peace. What's going to end up happening is all of a sudden, you're going to start to understand things at a deeper level. All of a sudden, you're going to start to receive those downloads, letting you know, this is what you're meant to experience right now. Don't worry about this thing. It's going to go away. You're going to lose it. But there's something much bigger and much better and much more in alignment with you, which will be coming forth. Because as far as in society, it is going to continue to get worse. You're seeing everything that's rolling out, but that is all of us that are consciously aware as far as the changes that we want to have come forth are putting that out into our reality. And as you create this inner peace, it's going to help raise your self-love. It's naturally going to help to raise your vibrational frequency. And therefore, it's going to start to reflect out in your reality. It might initially just be just around you, immediately around you, certain individuals that you interact with. You might notice all of a sudden, individuals are kinder, more caring, more loving and understanding. And then all of a sudden, you might notice certain individuals are going to be repelled away from you. But as you continue to raise your vibrational frequency, there's an aura around you that's going to continue to amplify, that's going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And what's going to end up happening, it's going to begin to affect each individual who's in that circle. And that's how we're going to awaken the masses. It's all these light beacons all around the world that are doing what they're called to do as far as they're beginning to serve their higher purpose. And right now, there's no better time than ever to start to dabble into something else compared to what is it that you're currently doing right now. Because as far as when you go through your awakening, each and every single person, number one, is going to have to move. Each and every single person just feels their intuition. They're just feeling pulled to make a move, to move to a new place. Same thing as far as your relationships, evaluating your relationships. And as far as career, there's a very high percentage of awakened souls who quit what is it that they're doing because they find what is it that they're truly passionate about. But it's through that inner healing. It's through that peeling back the layers and truly discovering who we are. That is when the answers start to come forth. But then it's a matter of starting to take action. It's a matter of letting go of how people are going to judge you, letting go of comparing yourself to others, and just showing the world your most authentic self. Just be true to yourself all the way, and you will always be provided for with the necessary resources on your journey. And you're going to discover this once you start to tap into your passions, even if it's just doing it for yourself. Manifesting becomes easier. As you take that quantum leap, you tap into that inner peace. You're able to remain calm, therefore you're able to be vigilant. You're able to see the signs and synchronicities. You're able to take in that lesson that you're meant to learn. You're able to let go of whatever it is that you had to let go. Because at a certain point, it's not just physical goods. At a certain point, it begins to dive into our subconscious mind as far as letting go of self-limited beliefs. And while you're meditating, as an example, don't always use meditation to envision what you want to have come forth. Use it to discover more about yourself. Use it to discover more about your past lives. Use it to discover how is it that you're meant to move forward. Use it as far as helping you amplify up your spiritual gifts, to start to hone in on what are your spiritual talents and how you're able to incorporate them in your life. Don't use spirituality to bypass your reality. Use spirituality to enrich your reality. And it might really sound simple as far as, okay, I'm just going to remain as peaceful as I possibly can. But what ends up happening is once you get into that peaceful state, you're no longer resisting whatever's happening in your reality, but also what's happening from within. Therefore, you're naturally going to know exactly what is it that you should be doing next. You're going to be sensing this. Your intuition's going to get heightened up. All of a sudden, it could be something, something pops up in the back of your mind, some painful experience that you've had. You haven't had time yet to release it, to heal it. Well, now you're going to be healing it as you're going through this. Really start viewing it like this. Because at any moment in your life, if you're able to tap into that inner peace, the answers are going to come forth as far as what's the next step to take. What am I meant to do? How am I meant to react to this? Should I not react? Should I just be an observer? What lessons are going to come forth? And once you get to this stage, you're getting yourself more and more in the present moment, and you're no longer, example, trying to do destination bypassing or else destination addiction, where I'm going to be happy when I get to this place. I'm going to be happy when I attract this. I'm going to be happy when I am able to do this. You get in the present moment and it starts to make life beautiful again, because you'll notice things that you've never noticed before. You'll have these moments of enlightenment that are just naturally going to come up in any shape or form. You could be all of a sudden, you just wake up and you decide, I'm going to go watch the sunrise. And then you see the dew off the grass and it just feels magical. And then you feel this incredible burst of love, joy, and bliss. And then pay attention to those downloads, because the information that's coming forth is to help calm you even more. It's to help make you realize, listen, you've made it to this far on your spiritual journey. Do you really think that God, the universe, and your spirit guides, your angels, are going to give up on you now? They're going to push forth even more, because now you're being receptive. You're taking in that guidance and you're taking action on it. You're going to notice this. Once you start to take action on that guidance is going to continue to come forth more and more and more and more. And now it's just going to be about taking action. It's going to be about receiving that guidance, having that idea, and then taking action. And then letting go of expectations. Letting go. It's fine to have goals, but what you need to understand as far as this spiritual journey, even if, for example, you start a business, it's not going to be about you making the most amount of money immediately. It's all the lessons and everything that you're learning and everything that you're going through, everything that you're experiencing, everything that you're being prepared for, that you should be focusing in on. As long as you enjoy it, as long as it's not money, that's the main reason why you're doing something. It actually is the fulfillment, the feeling that you feel. The abundance is going to come forth, whether it comes forth as an example from your business or just out of thin air. It doesn't matter, because it's all about getting those resources coming forth. And continue to work on building up that level of faith. Continue to open up to your angels and your guides. Well, what is it that you're going through? What is it that you need to work out? And at a certain point, you will feel their presence. At a certain point, that communication gateway is going to open, but that's through the heart. It's raising your vibrational frequency to a certain level, creating enough self-love and self-worth that's going to open up this line of communication. It's all through the heart. You fully open up your heart chakra, and you actually spend some time opening up to your spirit guides, opening up to God, feeling grateful, taking the time to feel grateful for what you have already, for the miracles, the blessings that have already been poured on you. It's going to help to speed things up. It's going to help to bring forth even more things. And as far as the collective, start spending some time thinking about the collective. If you're able to, an act of kindness to a complete stranger. Continue. Start letting that light shine more and more. Because as far as right now, on the surface, there's still a lot of people that are living in fear, but I'm seeing a lot of people, millions of people that are waking up to what is happening, that are not afraid of the changes that are going to be coming forward, because they know that in the end, we will be receiving the best outcome. In the end, we will be able to create this incredible change here on earth where humans are going to be able to thrive, where it's not going to be this monetary system that is holding 99% of the population back, where someone is going to be able to tap into what is it that they truly enjoy, their creativity. And it's going to help as far as evolving humanity. It's going to help as far as creating this new earth. Well, that's going to do it for the video. Really focus on creating that inner peace. My first year of my spiritual awakening, I was guided. And that is all that I focused on. I didn't even try to manifest anything in my reality because of all the inner changes that I had to get done first. I had a lot of work to do, but I faced it on, and I always focused on creating that inner peace, and it always released blockages. It always allowed me to face and surpass and go through whatever was coming forth. And it allowed me to truly tap into what is my God-given gift. And it's given me the gift of time in order for me now to be able to share it with you guys. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys, and you guys have an incredible day. Namaste.